Hi everyone, welcome to episode 99. Oh my god. It's been like an hour, I've taken a shower, I've taken a long break since we beat Fragment of Saren, and I'm still shaking a little bit. That was fucking nuts. That was one of the most insane things I've done in video games. Like, if you go back and watch the VOD, I had like one tick left before she triggered the healing phase and it became unwinnable. Because if she had triggered the healing phase, she would have out-healed my damage, and then she would have bombed me before I could finish killing her. So we literally won with like a tick to spare. Holy crap. Okay, well, the original plan was for aesthetics. We were going to try to do finish all quests by episode 99 or 100. Not going to happen. Also, I would rather end the series on Dragon Slayer 2 than on Tin Man Cleanup. So now we're just going to kind of loosely work on Tin Man Cleanup. I'm not going to rush through the episodes. 77 Herblore is going to take a very long time. It's going to involve lots and lots of Herblore runs and lots of Nightmare Zone boxes. So I'm going to try to just do other fun stuff while I'm waiting on that. With the herb runs are going to take time, just an hour or more at a time, so we'll just try to find other cool content that we haven't touched yet, like bosses and things like that. But something I need to do a lot of thieving, unfortunately. I need lots of better seeds than Harrowlanders for getting Herblore up to 77. I also need money for attempting... Well, for two things. One, for attempting Dragon Slayer 2, because we're probably going to die and have to pay to get our stuff back. And two, we need money to buy back the runes from regular shops to sell to the Grand Exchange to make up for the Tin Man playthrough. I haven't explored Prythinis at all. We just got here. I know there's cool stuff to do here. I guess I'll go ahead and I'll move my house here. So we'll commit to doing stuff here later. But the first thing I need to do is I need to start doing farm runs. So I'm going to do a farm run, and then I'm probably going to steal some seeds for a while. Maybe we'll go fight Hespori. I didn't realize that Hespori was already up. So we'll go give that a shot after the set of farm runs. Let me bank my shit first. God, I can't believe we won. I still can't believe it. I mean, It required some bullshit. We had to buy the Saradomin brews, borrow them from our future self, but I think it was worth it. I used like all of them too, didn't I? Yeah, I've got 1 3/4 of a brew left. Jiminy Christmas. You know, another crazy thing, that was an all or nothing attempt. I didn't bring a teleport seed, and I used the last Saradomin brew. If I didn't have that last brew, I would have been at 5 health after her last bomb and would not have been able to heal out of it, and I would have died. You move my house, please. Prythinis. Awesome. Alright, let's go get Nightmare Zone box. Oh wait, no, I gotta do this shit first, don't I? Where the hell did Padawan? I don't know where the ancient teleports go. Padawan. It's Edgeville. Okay. Lassar. Ice Mountain. Okay. Oh, it's literally in the Edgeville dungeon? It's funny. Oh, it's a hard Varrock task, okay. I'd like to do the Varrock diary at some point. We did a lot of the steps for it. We'll probably finish all or most of the hard diaries in the lead up to Dragon Slayer 2, just because I think it would be fun to do. Since we've got to burn time, do some of that stupid mage training arena, you know? Soft plan, charge the skills necklace, farming run, Nightmare Zone boxes, sand, Hespori boss fight. Let's just do the Hespori boss fight first. It's in the farming guild anyway. We don't have to use up 2 skills necklace teleports. Then we got a hard clue scroll that I'd like to do, so we'll do that also. Oh my god, I had no idea how close I was to running out of Chaos and Death Runes. I could have lost from that. Fragata Saren fight? Oh, that would have been so depressing. I'm glad that didn't happen. That would have been fucking terrible. Alright, let's go fight Hespori real quick. Probably should have brought my darts, but whatever. This fight feels so easy compared to what we just had to put up with. Hey, new personal best, apparently. Right on. Come on, compost bucket. That's not a compost bucket. It has more white lily seeds, though. That's good. So now I can plant them without risking feeling like I'm gonna have something really bad happen if I lose them. Cool. I will probably plant those, maybe even on this farming run here. Okay, so she wants me to plant snake grass. Let's deposit all this junk now. At some point I think I am going to want to get mining to 72 so that we can get the Weiss herb patch. We can add one more stop on the herb runs. That should speed up getting to 77 herb lore pretty well. But this herb run is done, so let's go ahead and do that hard clue scroll we got during Song of the Elves. Actually, no, let me stop and get my herb boxes first before I forget. Then we'll do the hard clue scroll. I'm over here mining. I need to get some burning amulets so I can do clue steps in the wilderness because I'm all out. So I'm just going to mine a few here, do like a run or two. God fucking damn it. I just want to get out of here and go finish the clue scroll. I just shattered all 3 of the red topazes I got. I feel like the crush rate has to be either extremely high or I'm just insanely unlucky. Yay, I get to use Brighthenus. Guess the anvil and furnace are the closest to a bank in the game. And closest to each other. Usually they're not in the same building, which is ridiculous, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's do this clue step. Also take advantage of that Monkey Madness 2 teleport seed pod I got that lets me teleport at level 30 wilderness. That's exciting. I'm actually curious how close to 30 wilderness this spot is. Pretty close, I think, actually. I don't have to run very far to get out of here. Yeah, 31 wilderness, we can get out of here easy mode. And not have to, like, burn a skills necklace charge. Seed pod hype. Nice. Diamond bracelet, rune boots, mystic fire staff. Well, I think we're screwed. Where do we get the rune boots from? I looked this up before. I'm gonna double check. Neck reels require Slayer 80. This should not be marked as green. I will mark it as red. Sadness, I have to drop you. I'm very sorry. Goodbye. Okay, how are we doing? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a farming run in before I have to go live today. Could work on 72 mining. There's all sorts of stuff to do now. All of it's productive. I think being able to get the extra herb patch in Weiss is probably a good long-term idea. Mining, unfortunately, though, is still going to be a question of iron, I think, which is super annoying to do. So I can skills necklace my way down there, you know? Take advantage of that prospector kit that I used for like half a level or something. Actually puts me down here, that's nice. See if I can fit this herb run in. It might be okay, we'll see. Looks like all my white lilies grew on the first try. In that case, I can probably plant them in the farming guild and just remove them if I get a contract to make something else. Oh, I didn't turn in my farming contract. I should do that here before I sign off. I'll do that and I'll refill my compost. Do a couple, try to get like 100 pineapples or so before I head back. I'll have to get finish getting mining 72, and then I'll do all of the salts from making friends with my arm. Do all the stuff we can do with those salts, but the main priority is getting the extra herb patch in Weiss, and then getting stuff that lets me teleport to Weiss. Hey, I'm back. Let's do a farming run, pick up Nightmare Zone boxes, and probably maybe do more mining. I'd like to get mining to 72 for reasons. See ya. No, I used my Irid seeds on the birdhouse. God damn it. Lose any seeds. Son of a bitch. It's like 1,000 or more, 1,500 Herblore XP down the drain. Woof. Alright, well, I'll try to be careful with that in the future. Speaking of which, rather than go straight into mining, I'm going to do some thieving for a bit just because I need more seeds. Hairlander's bad. It's like 83 XP per herb. I want to be getting at least 100. So that's Irid or higher. So I gotta rob a lot of master farmers for that to be feasible. Got a good chunk of agility XP from Song of the Elves and from Monkey Madness 2, I think. I'm actually super close to level 73. I might want to knock that out as well while I'm doing all of this. That way I don't have to keep boosting to get up that Troll Stronghold shortcut. So that might be a thing I do. It'll be, is nostalgic the right word? We'll go to Polnivnich, however you pronounce it. Yeah, you do that, knock out agility 73, hop over and do some thieving until the next farming run. See what seeds we end up with. I'm probably going to run back and do mining. You get mining 72 so that we can get all the cool stuff that's associated with making friends with my arm. Most important of which, do we get enough here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, just barely had enough points to get 15. Gonna have to do a Nightmare Zone points run soon too. Might wait till next episode. I'm wondering if the points run will be faster because I've got 2 additional bosses unlocked. Guess we'll see when we attempt it. I need mining 72 to do making friends with my arm stuff so that we can get another herb patch. That was what I was getting at. We are up to 105 banked herb boxes, and each herb box is worth about 10,000, 11,000 XP. So it's about 110,000 XP, which doesn't get us close to 77, right? Because we need... Yeah, we need 60,000. Wait, I'm doing the math wrong, aren't I? 600,000, that makes more sense. We are 1/6 of the way there in herb boxes alone, we'll put it that way. And a ways to go to pay back those Ceradomin brews. Man, did we ever need them, holy shit. People were like, you could totally do Song of the Elves without brews. Like, yeah, maybe if you've got, like, a swamp staff or whatever. Zulrah staff. Alright, I'm gonna knock out this agility level real fast. Won't take any time at all. Agility 73. Don't need to boost to take the Trollheim shortcut anymore. Wonderful. Now it's just going to be easy. And we actually got some benefit from getting the XP from doing those two crazy quests. Okay, mining? No. Thieving. Thieving is what we said we were going to do. Thieving until the next orb run. Mining is going to happen, though. Kind of excited to be back in... Ooh, a piece of candy mode, where I don't know what I'm doing next. I will be right back. Back to thieving. Alright, it's herb run time, and then I'm going to go to bed, and we'll wake up and we'll get back to thieving and herb running and mining and all this fun stuff. I forgot about these teak trees. I'm going to go ahead and check the health on them. Don't think it's quite going to ding 74 farming. Should make the rest of these later because it's a lot of XP. Oh, I got a spirit seed from a bird nest. Those are super rare. I now have 2 of them. I got one of them from his Spory. I think that's like a 1 in 1,000 or worse drop rate. Man, I gotta get my farming up so I can make these stupid spirit trees. Hoo boy. Alright, back to farming. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll be back in a few seconds. See ya.
Good morning, I'm awake. Let's go do farming run.
Out of view logs for birdhouses, so get a full inventory real quick.
So obviously there's a lot going on, there's a lot of things that I said I wanted to try, but since we did Song of the Elves last episode, I kind of want to try Zalcano, which is a skilling boss you unlock after Song of the Elves. I'm going to finish this farming run, obviously, but then I might pop over to Priftiness and give it a shot. Hey, farming level 74. Crystal trees in Riftinus. Okay. You get a seed for that, right? Figure out how that works. Alright, I'm gonna give this Zalcano boss a try. So my understanding is you go in there with like Graceful and a pickaxe, and it's like a skilling boss like Wintertot. So I'm gonna pop over there and get some gear. I want to get some food as well. We'll give it a shot. Why not? Sounds fun. I'm not like risking my Graceful, but maybe I'll go in there without Graceful first. Just naked with a rune pickaxe. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. Right by a bank, okay. This is a cool town. Alright, let's try going in naked. Just bring all these potatoes and cheese and see how they go. Not risking much. Oh wait, we want to go to a specific zone for this. Zalcano. Official world. 378. Okay. There's the boss. What's this say? Dangerous environment and dying with enough considered safe death. You sure you want to enter? Yes, and don't ask it yet. So my understanding is we have to mine these fancy things on the walls. Oh, right. I need to not have a completely full inventory. How much space I should be preserving, so I'll find out later. Now for the falling boulders. This Tephra, which we have to like craft into something. It's like a rune crafting / smithing / mining XP boss. It's kind of cool. Alright, so they were waiting for the little meters to show as blue. Makes sense. Dodging stuff doesn't look like it's too hard. And we can mine her when she's down. And get away once she starts charging. This is a cool fight. I'm down with it. Neat concept. Rewards you for paying attention, it looks like. Wonder what the XP per hour is overall for mining, because like I need mining XP anyway. Okay, so we need to manually path so as not to walk in the bad, I see. Got it. I wonder how much Runecraft XP you get too, right? So you get bonus XP if you stand in the blue circles. Gives you the highest chance that you're going to knock her down. Okay, this is cool. Get my potatoes and cheese back here. 6 runite bars, 2 crystal shards. I definitely need the crystal shards. 6 runite bars is worth a decent amount of money, right? Yeah, that's like 74k. So this might be quite a bit faster than pickpocketing as far as a moneymaker goes. Cool. I want lots of crystal shards. I'm going to keep doing this because I want to turn all of my my banked crystal keys into enhanced crystal keys. It's part of why I was saving them for so long from doing this quest. Clear some space. I'm going to bring my barley seeds back later. So we want fewer foods. I should go buy more of these later because I'm almost out. Super exciting though. This is a very doable fight. Kind of fun. Okay, go ahead and find her. That attack looks bad. Don't want to get hit by that. Fine in the furnace. Since all refined, we need to like manually path through here so as to not walk through the lava. This is why we want full graceful, I see. I'm just afraid of losing it, right? I would be so sad. And then everyone waits for the special attack, it looks like. You may as well come in here with a Varrock Plate body, maybe. Alright. That's like not great mining XP, but it's mining XP, and I need to get to 72 anyway. And it's potentially giving me money that I'm going to need for other shit, so I'll keep doing this. It's kind of fun, too. I think you get the idea. I'll mute. I'll come off mute if anything interesting happens. 15 Runite bar, 185 gold. Okay. This is a thing. 185k gold, I should say. Come back in here with the Varrock plate body after this next run. I'm just curious how long it takes to respawn. Oh shit, I died. I guess I kept my crystal shard and my rune pickaxe, but I lost all my food. Alright, well, I've learned to be careful about auto-pathing when it looks like I'm fine to path across the room. And we've had our second PVM death. Well, yeah, second. I think we died once in Song of the Elves and now once in Zalcano. Okay, so that tells me don't bring in my full graceful. I'm not ready yet to handle that. Really glad I was doing it naked. I will bring in the Varrock plate body, though, because there's no danger there. Oh, but I only kept 2 Runite bars. I had more than... because each Runite bar in the stack counts as an item to save. That is mean. That's okay. I'm learning. This is what the learning process is like. Yeah. Basically, like, I assume that my character is going to run straight if I click ahead, but I guess if there's orange crap on the ground, I really need to, like, manually click everywhere to path. Oh shit, you can get your stuff back on the ground. That's cool. I thought it was, like, instance and you'd lose your shit forever, but I got it back, so that's cool. Oh, you have a chance to get crystal shards while doing this. That's cool. Just while mining the rocks. This is a very enjoyable fight. This will probably be the episode title. 483 death runes. Holy shit. I gotta look at the drop table for this boss. What the fuck? So I don't really need to go bank because you can get your stuff back when you die, which is really cool. Unexpected. Maybe I'll bring some, like, energy potions down here. .23 Runite are 250k GP. So I think what's happened is, by having completed Song of the Elves, an insanely difficult quest, I've unlocked a ridiculous form of money-making for the endgame that would have been difficult to obtain otherwise. So, like, I don't need to do thieving anymore. I mean, I still need to do it to get seeds, but this is way better in terms of gold per hour. This is going to be the way that I pay for my Tin Man project stuff. Buying back the runes from shops. And in fact, it looks like she drops almost every kind of rune in the game. Let me check that. We just got like 489 death runes. She drops chaos runes, which we need. She drops nature runes, which we need to repay. Law runes, which we need to repay. Yeah, we're going to be great. I could just do this until I get enough runes. I'd rather get runes from this and pay them back than buy them from shops. This would be more fun anyway. Anyway, I'm having a grand old time. Gonna make these phoenix necklaces, which, when they're equipped, they trigger when you get a little health and heal you. Sounds very convenient. Back we go. 320 blood runes. This is pretty great. Keep this up. I think I could probably justify keeping this up until 72 mining. We'll see what the XP to level up is, because it's only like 12k mining XP per hour, but it's super fun. And I need the money anyway. I don't want to level mining way higher than 72. Oh, it's probably super loud. I had to blow my nose. Sorry, hopefully I muted that. Let's see. Whoa, 2 uncut dragon stones. So those aren't worth very much. They don't sell in the Grand Exchange, I guess, but they're hard for me to get, so I'm very excited about that. This has been fun. I should check. How long have we been doing this? Like an hour, maybe? Ish? Yeah. It'll be close to time to do farm runs. Let me check here. Almost. Another 10 minutes or so. I am going to figure out... I'm playing the Song of the Elves song. I think it's cool. I'm going to figure out where I can go to make the enhanced crystal chest key thing. I think I have enough crystal shards for it now. I think it's cheaper if I have higher crafting and smithing, but I don't, so I'm not going to stress about it. Oh, well... I guess I need 6 more. Made a good amount of money though, like 1.4 million gold. Dude, screw pickpocketing, this is so much better. I'll be able to pay back the Tin Man stuff in no time. Find out where the Elven Crystal Chest is. Elven Crystal Chest. Chance a Crystal Key. You can have Conwena. Singing Bowl on the west side of the city. Okay. I'll just do one right now just to see what happens. Crystal Key and 10 Crystal Shards. 15 though, because I'm not doing it myself. So I can only really bring 1. 9 loops. 20 teeth, of course. Personally, one's actually pretty close to the house portal. But that's okay, I don't have the runes for it on me. Okay, let's see. Crystal Singing. Could you do it for me? Enhanced Crystal Key. Okay, now I need to find out where the chest is. Elven Crystal Chest. Upper floor of the Tower of Voices. Oh, it's the dead center of the city. Okay. Hey, Fingolfin. Most of them have, like, Welsh names, but it's a couple Lord of the Rings elves. Here somewhere. Upper level. Oh, there it is. Elven Crystal Chest. Dragonstone. 462 gold. I'll take it. What's the super exciting stuff I can get? Dragon plate legs. That would be the dream. Or skirt. Alright, well, I'm going to keep going with Zalcano for a while. After I do this farming run. I should be able to go in there with my graceful gear. Given that I can get back in there and recover my stuff, I thought it was an unsafe death, that you would just lose everything if you died in there. Not the case. I kind of want to set my death location to Thriftiness. Via my farming contract. Here's your reward. Yes, please. That poison ivy bush, that's my favorite contract. Jangerberries, I can do that. A couple more irrit seeds, that's nice. apparently have 201 bird nests banked, which is good because I need 32 to pay back my Ceradomin brews, and then I probably need to make more brews for Dragon Slayer 2 and other quests. All in all, good shit. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna see about soloing Zalcano. Just curious, like what the difference is in rewards. Looks like soloing it takes like 30 minutes, which is awful compared to the 2 minutes it takes in a group, so we're going to stick to doing it in a group. Hey, I got MVP, I got an extra drop. That's cool. Oh, I completely forgot to do my miscellanea thing, so I'm going to pop over there really quick. We'll continue doing some Zalcano for a bit. Pick up those herbs and refresh the bank and all that fun stuff. Oh, it's coal. Getting coal is what made me remember. So I'll stop at Varrock and sell some crap too. Some of this stuff I've just gotten. I'm apparently out of bank space to deposit these herbs, so I'm going to see if I can salvage a little bit of bank space here. Do my best. Could probably reduce most of my potions to 1 dose again. I'll do that first. Resources collected. A lot. Got some Irrit and Quorum seeds, that's cool. Go clean those herbs, get them out of my bank. Whew. Getting back from managing miscellanea, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and open up all those herb boxes that I had banked from Nightmare Zone. I ended up just getting 9,847 Herblore XP from cleaning herbs. That's how many I had available. I am going to go ahead and top off 71 Herblore, get it out of the way. I got pretty close from Song of the Elves. That's just going to involve me mixing prayer potions, because I'm going to end up using prayer potions anyway. Although I'm not going to use... I already have 588 doses of prayer potions, which is probably going to last me... not forever, but most of the rest of the playthrough, I would assume. But anyway, this is the potion I'm most likely to burn, so I will go through and make a bunch of these real quick. Herblore 71, 6 levels to go as part of the Tin Man project. I can now actually boost to clean Torstals, which I might want to do. Also, total level 1650, that's neat. I'll have to clean Torstal just to save up a bank space. Kind of a pain to do, though. I really wish the way that
potion storage is handled was a little different. That you could just draw as many doses as you want, like Nightmare Zone. Oh, we're gonna need empty vessels. Have vials? I'm confused. I don't. Dump these whenever. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back to do an herb run. Then I think we'll pop back over to Zalcano, and I'll finish dinging 71 mining. That'll bring us close to the end of the episode. I also kind of want to do the calculation to see how much banked herblore XP I have. 716 air leaders, holy crap.
I'll come back and report on that. I'll be back in a bit.
Hey, I'm back. I did my calculation. Doesn't look great. We have bajillions of herbs in the bank. Look how insane this is. 655 Marantils, 146 Quarms, 368 Irrit Leaves. We currently need 660,912 herblore XP to hit 77 and pay back the Ceradomin brews. And in the bank we have 259,561. So we're like a third of the way there, maybe a little better than a third of the way there. But that's after tons, many days of miscellanea, 105 Nightmares on boxes, many back-to-back herb runs. It's depressing. But we'll get there. I guess the fact that we need to wait real time in order to get all the Nightmare Zone boxes and do all the herb runs gives us an excuse to do something else while we wait, which could be Zalcano to get money, probably finish up the hard diaries. I'd like to do all of those. We'll talk about it more when we sign off. We still got about an hour left in this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and knock out another herb run, and then we will go do Zalcano for the rest of the episode. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Currently turning all my tree seeds into saplings because I can bank them, and been putting this off for a while, just in case I get like a contract. Makes life way easier. Okay, making all of those saplings took longer than I thought it was going to, but we're done now. Herb run is done. Let's go do some Zalcano. Mining 71, which interrupted my attacks. Shit. Ow. One more level of mining and then I can do the making friends with my arm salt mining stuff. Cool, that'll be a good stopping point for the episode, this last attempt here. Let's see what we get. I guess I'll go open up the crystal chest a couple times. Mithril ore. Okay. Zalcano's given me 2.1 million gold worth of rewards so far, and I've barely done it. Alright, I'm gonna get out my crystal shards. I'm gonna go open as many chests as I can. So 2, but it's more than 0. Feeling vindicated for having saved basically all of my crystal keys. Oh shit, I only grabbed 1, didn't I? Is there a bank near here? Not really. Hey, I'm going to change my respawn point to Briththenis. Sweet.
Alright, 2 chances at the chest. What do we get? Got that dragon plate legs, please. That is diamonds and rubies. Not as exciting. That is a replacement key. Oh, but it's a regular key. Son of a bitch. Oh, if I gotta bank that, I may as well put together the rest of my keys. Okay.
So here's the deal. Thank you all for watching. It's been a treat. It's our first episode after defeating Song of the Elves. Episode 99 complete. Next episode is episode 100. I have a feeling we're not going to do anything insanely interesting in it. But there's a couple bosses and things that would be fun to try, but like the internet is so unhelpful when you're an Iron Man. I found one that was like welfare Zulrah gear. Like this is what you should do if you're trying to go into Zulrah with welfare gear. And the first thing he says, like, I assume that you have a Trident of the Seas. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Seriously? So it would be cool to try to learn a boss or something next episode, but I don't know if it's in the cards. I'd like to do Fight Cave. I think that would be kind of fun. I guess if we're going to do Fight Cave, we should probably attempt it before getting the Nightmare Zone points, because it might make Nightmare Zone a little bit easier to run. I think we have the stats for Fight Cave, but I have to do some research. Unfortunately, actually, never mind. I think for Fight Cave, we basically need to have Ceridome and Bruise, like we did with Song of the Elves, which we don't. So we'll find something else to do. But next episode will probably include more Zalcano farming. Good money. Need the money to finish the Tin Man project anyway. It will also likely include, maybe we'll just do some brute force mining. Because if I want to get 72 just from Zalcano, that's like 10 more hours of running it. And I don't know if I want to do it for 10 hours. Do it a little bit, maybe not that much. We do need to run Nightmare Zone for points, and I might just go ahead and knock that out at the start of the episode, see what the new point multiplier is like with the 2 new Song of the Elves bosses. Because we are out of points and don't have enough to get additional herb boxes. So expect some of that. Basically, we're just kind of dicking around right now until enough farming runs are completed and enough Nightmare Zone boxes are collected to hit 77 herb lore, which will help repay for the Ceridoman brews. At that point, I'll probably focus on finishing up getting cooking high enough to be able to make summer pies. I'm hoping that the profit from Zalcano is going to pay for basically all the runes that we have to sell back to the Grand Exchange as part of the Tin Man project. And then once we have Sarah brews, I don't know that there's too much else that we need to do to progress to at least start Dragon Slayer 2. I think I'd mentioned earlier that the one item we're really missing is anti-venom. There's a fight that involves getting venomed, but anti-venom is so much higher than Sarah brews. It's like 87 herb lore or something. It's going to take about as much time as it's taking us to go from 70 to 77, to go from 81 to... to be able to craft something at 77, it's going to take a really fucking long time. So I'm hoping to just go in and, like, not get venomed, or like, heal through the venom, and finish the rest of the quest with all the other items that we've collected up to that point. But anyway, it's been a treat. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next episode. It's episode 100. Bye. Hey, friends. It is episode 100. Probably need to reformat my entire thumbnail system because I did not plan to ever have a series run 100 episodes, but it is episode 100. We're going to reach our 800th hour recording old school RuneScape. Not done yet. Still need to do Dragon Slayer 2. Still need to pay back everything from the Tin Man project. Unfortunately, this episode, I don't think there's going to be a ton of super interesting things. Last episode, we at least got to check out Zalcano. This one, I absolutely have to do Nightmare Zone for points, so that we can get more herb boxes. The main goal here is 77 herb lore. We're at 71, and we're about a third of the way there in terms of banked herbs. So I anticipate it's going to take several more weeks, maybe about 10 or so more episodes before we have enough herbs to finally clear that one out and finally call it done and pay things back and start Dragon Slayer 2. But in the meantime, we're going to do Nightmare Zone. Probably going to do some Zalcano runs. It's really, really good money. I need the money to help pay back the Tin Man Project items that we've bought in the past. And then at some point I might try to finish off 72 mining, just go do some iron. Because once we finish 72 mining, then that unlocks some actually interesting content, which I'll maybe do this episode, which is gathering salts from the Making Friends with My Arm quest. Lets us build some special fires around the game world that are very advantageous. The most important one that we need to build is the Weiss herb patch. Adding just one extra herb patch I think is going to help with getting to 77 herb lore quite a bit. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pop over to Yanil, and we'll do this Nightmare Zone points thing. We'll see. I guess it is going to be a little bit different than previous Nightmare Zone runs, because there now are 2 additional bosses we can run into. That might improve the XP per hour, or points per hour, I should say. I'm not sure. But we'll pop in there and see what happens. See ya. Damn, I was apparently short on resources. I did get screwed over the last time I ran this, or when I did the regular Nightmare Zone. I got disconnected and lost like 800 doses of, I guess 800 HP worth of absorption potions, which is probably like 4 potions. Alright. Let's be specific in who we exclude. Done enough times that I just have it memorized now. Nice. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's pop in there. I might not get the max points. I might have to bounce out from running out of potions, but what are you going to do? Fuck, I'm about to die. Ugh. I accidentally mistimed my Dwarven Rock Cake. Didn't lose that much, because I was intentionally not overdoing it on absorption potions. Oof. Alright, well, I need to buy potions back. Let me deposit what I have. I might just say that this is enough for now. I've got enough points that I can buy boxes a couple more days. 1 more day. Well, we'll see after I deposit them. I might not be able to after depositing. Try to do a more paycheck-to-paycheck approach with Nightmare Zone boxes. Wasn't looking to be a great combo anyway. Okay, so we want 40 absorption potions. 40... How many points do I need for 10 herb boxes? 142, 500. Cover myself for 1 more day. Okay, I can afford 1 day's worth of boxes, and I get to delay Nightmare Zone running to another episode, which is great because I don't like it. It's a chore. But it gives so many herbs that it's difficult to justify not doing it. My herb run's not quite ready, so I'm going to go do a couple runs of Zalcano and then we'll go do the herb run. You know, it said doing this solo is not worth it, but I'm going to give it a shot. Just curious. I think I should be able to do it. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Wow, there's people doing this on World 420 too? Alright. A smaller group, maybe I have a better chance of getting points here. keep going until I run out of resources, then I'll go do a farming run. Oh, shit. I keep having, like, weird pathing. Well, it's my fault, but I keep thinking my character's going to move through something in a certain way, and then it totally doesn't. You might notice me trying to mark stuff right now, like... Oh, wow. When I die, I don't even drop the Graceful Kit? Can I not lose it? That's news to me. I get my shit back. That's cool. What if it remembers the commitment I've already done? Anyway, I struggle sometimes where, like, the character will go straight through something when I thought that I told them to turn. If that makes sense. Over here trying to mark all of the possible blue circle locations. I think it's basically just random, but I'm wondering if I can, like, get a grip on the most common locations. I might have a better chance at starting in the right spot whenever I'm waiting for it to happen, you know? It looks like there are definitely hot spots. And that, like, standing along this T is the worst possible idea. I think it's always open. Or it always has reds, I should say. Onyx bolt tips. That's interesting. 56,000 gold. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go do a farming run. And then I've got some time, I might keep doing Zalcano, we'll see. Good money. Real quick before the farming run, I've got enough crystal shards to do 2 more keys. Kind of want to burn through all my keys, and then that might be a good stopping point for Zalcano, but I want to get a good amount of shards banked. So I found out that you can use shards to enhance potions, to make divine potions. It doesn't give you very much Herblore XP, but what it does do is it makes it so that when you're using that potion, the bonus doesn't decay. It makes it work like an overload potion, which is great because the decaying bonus has always stressed me out. I want a dragon plate legs or a dragon plate skirt. First one's Dragonstone, 7 diamonds, 8 rubies, not so exciting. Second one is Dragonstone and 66 raw sharks. It's worth 60,000 gold, I guess. I think I can cook sharks, I just can't fish them yet. Not amazing, but not terrible. Let's go do this farming run. Remember to bring my saplings. Oh, but I don't know if I have enough of the Unilian hops. I have those, like, pending. Are they planted somewhere? Trana and Unil. I may have harvested the one in Unil. I'll take a look. Yeah, I've got 9 banked. Okay, let me try to do that first. Just discovered, I'm trying to figure out whenever I, like, hold to rotate the camera, this happens. Like, the zoom gets adjusted. I've been trying to figure it out, and it's that my mouse, when I push the scroll wheel left or right, it does that. I don't like it. I'm going to try to go into my mouse settings after this farming run and shut that off. Whenever I need to scroll horizontally, I just use shift scroll wheels. I don't know what this is all about. Amusingly, I'd never noticed the edible seaweed on Fossil Island before. And it's like, who cares? But I actually bought one from the Grand Exchange at some point. Either that, or I noticed that I had picked it up from another person in a previous video. It was just sitting around, and I had picked it up at the Grand Exchange or something. So I was just gonna sell it. Hey, clean up my Tin Man project. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a second. I want to fix this goofy scroll wheel thing. Okay, I'm back. I fixed the goofy issue. I'd like to go ahead and knock out 72 mining real quick. So I'm gonna head to the mining guild. Knock that out. A little bummed that it's taking so long to get to Dragon Slayer 2. Like, I guess I was originally expecting to be able to run and do the Grandmaster quests immediately after meeting the minimum skill requirements. The reason I mentioned it is I noticed Twisted League is in this world drop down, and I was really looking forward to Twisted League. When it got announced, I'm like, this is going to be one of the best ideas ever for RuneScape. It's going to reinvigorate the game. You know, like, the most fun part of this game is when you're first starting out. Having a Diablo-style seasonal reset, everyone's on the same page, is going to be a lot of fun for a lot of people. I think that's been true. Oh, shit. Turn the entity hider off again. Cannot find a world that has free iron ore, apparently. Like over 10 down. I hated every second of that. I don't know how anyone does mining. Motherload wasn't so bad because I didn't have to pay attention every second. But Motherload's like half the XP per hour. Members can now mine Teeth Hurt Salt. Is that why it's called that? Teeth Hurt? Salts. We can mine salts. That's why we did that. So we can get another stupid fucking herb patch. Let me go do an herb run real quick, and then I gotta get ready for stream. Show up the screen marker. Alright, I had to take a break, get ready for stream. I'll come back and do another farming run and then do something else. Hopefully something interesting. Probably mining salts, or making runs with my arm and getting that new herb patch in Weiss. See ya! Hey folks, I'm back. Gonna kick off a quick herb run, and then we're gonna go mine some salts and build stuff with salts. See ya! Hunters 71, all from quest rewards and birdhouses. I think I will want to level Hunter above the cap for several reasons. One of them is if we get to 80 Hunter, we can hunt Crystal Imps in Prythenus, and they sometimes drop a Dragonstone amulet, which I can enchant and finally have an Amulet of Glory many, many hours later. At some point I might look into trying to farm for fossils, because I can use fossils to get herblore XP. That's something I can actually actively work on. So we'll see. I don't know if I want to cut more mushrooms or how I'd want to handle it. Preferably level some other skill that I'm interested in, and I'm not super interested in wood cutting. Maybe to get to 75 to cut magic logs, but that's about it. Alright, I'm going to be collecting salts for a minute here. We need lots of salts. I'm going to try to just get the herb patch one first, but I also want to get... We can get some stuff here that will let us build a teleport in the player-owned house. That is a permanent teleport to the top of Troll Stronghold now that we have 73 agility natively and have the hard Fermentic Diary completed. I think that will be worth it. It's actually a little bit faster than I thought it was going to be. I was worried that the salts were going to be super slow, but it looks like you mine multiple and they stack, so should be no problem. So I am getting enough basalt to make the permanent teleport to the roof of Troll Stronghold. So that's 100 basalt. And then we need 300 earth salt, 100 tay salt. And I already have enough salts to make the herb patch, but I have to leave and go get construction materials, so I figure I'll do this first. Speaking of that, I should probably get the warp to come here. Basalt with 3 F salt and 1 tay salt. I see. I think that lets me warp back here. Okay, back to collecting shit. This is reasonable enough that I might just want to build all of the fireplaces. That can be this episode. The fire pit episode. Episode 100. So epic and exciting. Here we go. Hey, as you light the fire, a leprechaun appears. Fuck yeah. Herb patch. Cool. Okay, so once I go to do, just to keep my herb runs synced, I'll wait to plant stuff here until my next farming run triggers in about 30 minutes. But I'm going to continue gathering salts and shit because I want to make all the other fires because they have cool and useful effects. So we'll go that, do that quick. And we made the permanent Troll Stronghold teleport in the player-owned house, so that's cool. Here we go. Fire pit. This is going to make it so the gas can no longer decay food. Wait, 2 silver, 2 mahogany planks. Wait, do I not have that? 2 mahogany planks, 50 tay salt, 300 F salt, 100 earth salt, 2 steel bars. Bitch. Stops ghasts from decaying your food, and it also protects you from just generally taking damage from being in the swamp, which I'd never actually noticed before, but I guess that's a thing. Alright, ghast immunity, get hype. Okay, I've got 1,000 red salts. It's time for an herb run. We gotta do that real quick, and then we'll come back. We'll actually do the Weiss herb patch. We'll do that last, and I'll finish up the remaining salts. We need 350 blue salts and 450 green salts, and then we can make all the fire pits in the game, and we'll never have to do salt mining again. It's really interesting that they even made this content, because I like the idea of the campfires, but I'm surprised that they're not just unlocked when you finish the quest. This barely takes any time, and then once it's done, I don't think you need these salts for anything other than making these little teleport guys. Anyway, I gotta go bank stuff, go do the herb run, and then we'll be back. Hey, look at that, teleporting right to the roof. Beautiful. Alright, never need to gather salts again. Let's go build these fire pits. There are several of them. I'm going to do the Fire of Unseasonal Warmth first. Where is this one? God War's Dungeon entrance. Where's it? How to get there. Trollheim teleport. Make your way down to the base of the mountain and go north. Alright, hold on. Might need some gear and shit for this, because I guess it's kind of dangerous sitting here. Maybe I should do the dangerous one last. Nah, it's fine. Alright, I need, from a fire pit, 2 mahogany planks and 2 steel bars. And hammer, saw, and a tinderbox. Bring a super restore potion because your stats can get drained while you're doing this. Okay. Because that's the whole point of making this fire, is that it makes you immune to stat drain in this area. Let me see if I can figure out where the heck this is. Is that it? God War's Dungeon. Okay, well I don't actually know how to get over there, so I guess we're about to find out. Is it past the thrower trolls? I've never been through there before. Let me sit up and pay attention as I had my feet up on the desk. Move boulder. Oh, damn. I guess you have to have a certain stat to be able to come through here. Hold on. Stats are already draining. Okay. Drained all my run energy. Okay. That's the thing. It's gotta be out here somewhere then, right? Oh, there it is. Build old fire pit. Alright. Oh, nice. It just makes it go away. Well, that's nice. Let's get out of here then. Didn't have to use my super restore. Okay, well that's one down. Now we need to build... There's 3 fires that you can make that make it so you don't have to bring light sources to places. So one of them is the Lumbered Swamp Caves. One of them is the Mostly Harmless Caves, which I
theoretically we'll never have to go back to. I guess there's a clue step through there. It might be nice to not have to remember to bring the Kandarian headgear. One of them is the giant mole's lair, and hey, maybe that can be our episode 100 thing, is that we fight the giant mole. I think it's not completely unreasonable to try to fight a little bit, because I think it drops herb lore seeds. I was reading this while I was gathering the salts, like, where am I going with this? Yeah, okay. See if I can just go to Tears of Guthix and then back out. I guess I don't have the Slayer helmet, do I? Okay, so I think it's like right there. I just get there from outside? Is that easier? So I don't know what happens if I don't have the Slayer helmet and these things grab me. It's fucked up. Maybe they just don't aggro me anymore because I'm high level. Nope, that was incorrect. Just does a bunch of damage, okay. Hey, there's the fire pit. Looks like you can avoid him by walking right in front of him and then running. I was on mute. I didn't have the materials. I didn't have the stupid steel bars. Or the mahogany planks. So I'm grabbing them real quick. And I'm going to go all the way back into the cave. So, like, I hear a lot of the music in the early zones of this game, like, especially, like, Al Kharid from, like, episode 2, we were doing the, agility course, or I'll listen to it when I'm, like, editing the VODs. Like, the VOD I most recently uploaded to YouTube as of today was recorded August 22nd. Long time ago. Anyway, like, I feel nostalgic for a game that I've only been playing for a few months. Yeah, I remember being a complete noob, an utter noob. I'm sure that's why people watch this sort of a thing. But I feel like, having done every quest in the game except Dragon Slayer 2, I know RuneScape pretty well now, outside of, like, the real endgame, like, bossing content. It's so cool. I kind of like this whole idea of, like, building these fires that permanently alter a zone. I hope they add more of them in the future, because it's a neat concept. Alright, now I gotta make another one in mostly harmless caves. Build old fire pit. Nice. Alright, one more build, and we'll have all of the making friends with my arm fire pits. It is the Falador giant mole. Okay. I'm going to go down there. I'm actually going to try to fight it while I'm down there, because I may as well. It seems like ranged is fine. Bring some food. My understanding is this isn't super threatening. We need it for the Falador diary anyway, so may as well pop down there. Don't leave our tools behind. Whoa. Guess we need a spade? Have a light source and dig one of the molehills and Falador apart with the spade. Okay. Oh, molehill. Oh shit. I've been here a million times and I've never noticed those. Don't extinguish your light source. Baby moles. Fire pit. I guess that's the fire pit, but while I'm down here I may as well fight the boss. Why not? Once we do the hard diary, we get some kind of thing that lets you see where it is when it burrows. Oh yeah, this guy has like no health. I guess that usually puts out your light source if you have an extinguishable light source, but we have a fancy giant fire pit. Because you have to fight it legit once, and then after this you always come back with the Falador shield so you know where it burrowed to, I guess. This is actually pretty frustrating, isn't it? I guess they want you to appreciate what you're getting when you finish the Falador diary. I think this diary is pretty close to being done. Let me Google it real quick. I was holding off doing it because I said it was a boss fight, and I thought it was like comparably difficult to like Zulra or Calphite Queen or something. Oh, these are all super easy. The hardest one is actually 70 prayer, but you got it. We have to boost to 72 Slayer for one of them, but there she is. Took a while. Oh wow, and then she burrows immediately. Fuck that noise. Gotta kill her legit the one time. Any incoming attack will cause her to burrow. Jesus. Such an anticlimactic follow-up to, like, fucking Song of the Elves, right? Song of the Elves. Fragment of Saren. Barely win. Episode 100. Giant mole! Why not? Hey, we have been victorious over the giant mole. God. I dropped sharks, that's cool. Neat. I brought a bunch of food for nothing. Alright, so we want to turn in these claws, because I guess that's how you get a chance for some herblore seeds, maybe? Don't need this one earth salt. I find out who I turn in the drops to. Wyson. Wyson the Gardener. Gardener in Falador Park. Oh, the guy you bought wood leaves from forever ago. I remember that. You have to, like, quote him a price or something? Yeah, there he is. What's up, dude? Some body parts from a big mole. Traded for bird nests. Bird nests? Are you serious? Import. Not that exciting. This is an easy way to get bird nests. Lantidime seed. Actually kind of exciting. Right, maybe after I do the Falador Hard Diary. How much time do we have left in this episode? We get hour 100 yet? We're getting close. Okay. Well, that was all very productive. I wanted to build those fires. Most of them don't matter, but the Weiss one did, and I needed to get 72 mining to be able to build the Weiss one, so it wasn't a waste of time. Let me go bank some stuff, and I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to figure out what we're doing with the rest of the time. I might go do some more Zalcano runs. I need money still. Should have gotten some money from my previous runs, yeah. God, it's like it's so easy to make money now, and I was struggling for so long. You just have to struggle until you get through Song of the Elves, and now you're rich forever. It's crazy. Alright, I'm taking a break. I'll be back in a few seconds, yeah. Hey, I'm back. I've decided let's go ahead and finish the Falador Hard Diary. I forgot about this, but apparently one of the things we needed for the Falador Hard Diary was full Prospector, which took so much time. It was a complete fucking waste of time as far as, you know, getting extra mining XP. By the time we had full Prospector,
I think we were like 68 or 69 mining, and it didn't matter for the quest cape. But let's make it valuable. I'm going to go do the hardest thing first from the Falador Heart Diary, which is the Skeletal Wyvern in the Asgardia Ice Dungeon, because it requires 72 Slayer, which I'm going to have to boost to with a Wild Pie. Do have a Wild Pie. I think that gives +5 Slayer, and I'm currently level 69, so yeah, I'm hoping that by eating both halves of it, that should be enough time to kill one of these things. I need to figure out what gear I'm bringing, probably ranged, and just see what they're weak against. Not ranged. Got it. They're weak against slash, so melee it is. I only need to kill one, so I don't need to go too crazy. I'm going to put this stuff together, I'm going to prepare a bit, and then we'll head out. Kitties. Why are you the way you choose to be? I guess I'll bring some of the tuna potatoes. I need to go buy more potatoes with cheese. If I have time left at the end of the episode, I'm going to try to go do that. Got really good use out of them. They lasted a really long time for not that big of an initial investment, so that's cool. I'm so rich now. I just have to do Song of the Elves, apparently. It's a good way to keep bots from getting to it, I guess. Alright, and I might be able to do the steps of this Master Clue step, but not right now. Let's do this first. Asgardia Ice Dungeon. Where is this dungeon? I think I've been there before. Definitely not been in the lower levels, so I can't bring the Dragon Defender, I have to bring the Mind Shield. That's right. Mind. That could have ended badly. South of Port Sarum, north of Mudskipper Point, varying AIQ. Okay. Bring some extra food just in case shit goes south. Oh yeah, I remember doing Slayer tasks here now. You're trapping behind the plus sign. That was a really long time ago now. 750 hours ago? Have this plus sign here. There are the Wyverns. Pretty high level. Combat level am I? 96? Serviceable. There's a lot of people here. Creatures in this game are very dangerous. Are you sure you want to enter? I may as well take advantage of the fact that there's all these players here. Elite Wyverns. Someone that just fights Wyverns? I have a Slayer level to wound this monster. I'm struggling to hit him. Boost might not be enough, even with piety. Jeez. There we go. Alright, well I could always bail out and make some wild pies. I think they're not too hard to get my hands on. I didn't realize these things were so fucking popular. There's tons of people here. I'm probably gonna have to eat the other half of the pie. Accuracy's garbage against them for some reason. And the wiki says that they're weak against slash and strong against range, but everyone I see in here is using a crossbow, so maybe they just have such a good crossbow that it doesn't matter. I'm still like really miserly about prayer potions, even though I probably have more than enough to last me forever. I probably just have enough Ranara weeds to last me forever. Frozen and can't move. Come on, we got 34 seconds left, and then I have to eat another one. Just give it to me. One more big hit. Come on, game. It's not going to give it to me. There it is. Wyvern bones and a rune axe. Cool. Let's get the fuck out of here. Cool. And we got the task. Very good. Deposit my half a Slayer pie, I guess. Okay. The other ones don't require anywhere near as much work. Kill a skeletal wyvern. Heroes Guild. South of Birthorpe, that's right. We did that a really long time ago too. Alright, so now we want the anti-dragon shield. Caged blue dragon. Fought my share of blue dragons. Oof. Don't really need to see too many more of them, to be honest. Why didn't I fight this one when I was training? Maybe because it's a pain in the ass to go in there and loot it. Completed a hard task. Perfect. Change your family crest to the Saradomin symbol. Serenity. Ha ha ha. Draw some coins. Let's see what else do I need. Full proselytes. Dwarven helmets. It's from Grim Tales. Then I have to do some rune crafting thing. Should be pretty easy. Where's the church? I didn't know there was a church in Port Sarum. Shit, I guess there is. Day I learned. Think about this as 15,000 herblore XP, that's why we're doing this. And I guess I could go see what it's like to hunt the giant mole for a bit. So I can track it down and it has noted drops and the like. Yes, there are much more efficient setups for fighting it. I'd love to get that, was it the Darok set from Barrows? Where you do extra damage if you're lower on health. We did a hard task in the Falador area. So now we need to equip a Dwarven helmet and a Dwarven mine. A little on the nose, but whatever you say. Oh, one of the hard diary steps is the Falador agility course, which I want to say was like episode 3 of this series. So, okay, there you go. Isn't it so nice that episode 100 is the Falador diary? Finally finishing the quest that began with the Falador agility course in like episode 3 or 4 of this entire series. It's just stupid. Does not count as a Dwarven mine. I'm confused. Maybe it connects. Do I have to equip it? Oh, I have to. Okay, I can't walk in with it already equipped. Fine. Yes, yes. Change your family crest. It's fun coming at some, like, any of the diaries that have quest prerequisites. I remember back when that was a challenge. It'd be like, okay, we gotta start working on these specific quests because they're needed for these diaries, and now it's just like, quest prerequisites? What are you talking about? Stats are the only thing stopping us. Even then, we can get away with boosting most of the time. Serenity is upstairs? Question mark. Second floor. Serenity, what's that, young woman? What can I do for you? Oh, what can you do for me? Family crest. Shield of Arav. I have a different one. 5,000 coins. Saradomin. When you smile in your houses, you adorn it with this symbol. Alright. Craft 140 mine runes simultaneously. Yeah, so we've mostly been dicking around since Song of the Elves wrapped, but maybe this will be a fun way to scaffold upcoming episodes, like, you know, keep doing the herb runs that we need to finish the Tin Man project and finish Dragon Slayer 2, but target a hard diary per episode. I think it's possible. There are still some diaries that are going to require either a lot of grinding to get to the requisite skill level, or are going to have like one task that's on the level of the Prospector Kit, or worse. I don't think that the Mage Training Arena is worse, but my understanding is that it's pretty bad. Maybe it's time to finally do that next episode. Get that Lumbridge Diary, get that Tears of Guthix XP boost. Okay, so I need to craft a bunch of mind runes simultaneously. Mind Tiara. Did I ever make one of those? I feel like I did. Chaos Tiara. Mind. Requires 56 runecraft, so hey. Value for having gone above the minimum, right? Requirement for this. Pure Essence. Where did I get fucking 3,000 Pure Essence? Must have been some sort of in-game content that drops it. I think the mine altars up here, maybe. Access to a bank chest at the Crafting Guild. I heard that maxing your crafting is pretty good because it lets you warp to the Crafting Guild, and if you have this diary done, that it's like a very close bank that you have basically on demand. We kind of already have that with lots of things. Like, we have a lot of ways to easily get to a bank. That Varrock Medium diary for the Grand Exchange teleport has been a pretty big deal, I think. Mysterious Ruins. You have completed all the hard tasks in the Falador area. Speak to Cerebral. Falador Castle Courtyard. Cool. Mr. Cerebral. Bet you'll be wanting your reward then, won't you? You bet. Store all your prayer points once per day. You can now access a bank deposit box at the Crafting Guild and a shortcut to the Heroes Guild fountain. Giant mulch will be easier to locate and will drop noted skins and claws. Wow, thanks. And we're burning this on Herbivore. Cool. I think I can, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I'm going to do the Hard Wilderness Diary. That's probably pushing it. But yeah, 6 times 15,000. It's going to get us a good chunk of the way to 77 Herbivore. And not actually a good chunk. It will help. It will make a decent dent. We'll phrase it that way. Alright, Falador Hard Diary complete. Let me review the diary requirements real quick here. I guess while I'm thinking, I'm going to go grab my Nightmare Zone boxes if the day has carried over. I fucked up Nightmare Zone at the very start of this episode, so I'm going to have to make up for it next episode, I think. So Falador's done. Let's see. Calphite Queen. Ooh, yikes. It's supposed to be a pretty hard fight, but we could give it a shot, I guess. Fishing 70. It's boostable, so we could do 65 fishing. 70 fletching is boostable, but I could just finish getting to 70. It's technically makes money. Karamja is 100 combat. So I guess I would just go do Slayer or something to try to finish up combat. I don't know, I feel like the biggest source of combat upgrades is going to be defense and like Nightmare Zone and that sort of a thing. Lumbridge, crafting 70 is done, so it's just the annoying Mage Training Arena. Varrock is all the way ready to go.
Just need to actually do the tasks. Western provinces, 100 combat, 69 hunter, 68 farming, 65 construction, 75 thieving. And we can boost that again. And then wilderness is 67 hunter, 75 smithing, it's boostable, 68 slayer. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I would do the ones that I've already done all the prerequisites for first, and then I try to work on other prerequisites like getting fishing to 65. Guess let me go ahead and open these since I sat on them last time and it took for fucking ever for me to open all of them. It was very annoying. Alright, well, why don't we close out the episode with some more, do some more Zalcano. Get that money. Money's going to be very helpful. You need it anyway. I guess I will go restock on potatoes with cheese first. So should just take a little bit of time and then we'll pop back over to Prive Venus. Swear the wiki says that's how you pronounce it. Everything I've ever looked up has people saying, "Welcome to Priv, yo! Yo, what up, what up, what up? This is Zalcano! New to Priv Din!" Okay, that's how you talk. I thought it was Priv Dennis whenever I read it, but it's Welsh, so you roll a die, and then you consult a actuarial table. That's how you learn how to pronounce things. Alright, I'll be back after I finish buying several hundred tuna cheeses, cheese potatoes, whatever. I'll report if anything interesting happens at Zalcano. Otherwise, enjoy the fast forward, as always. Alright, 300 potatoes with cheese banked. Let's go do Zalcano. Damn, I got a drop that was worth 255,000 gold. There's way fewer people on right now, even though I'm playing at like prime time. I don't know what's up with that, but I'll take it. More credit. $251 steel bars, that's like 1,000 cannonballs if I ever need to have cannonballs again. Without a huge chunk of the work of getting cannonballs. I mean, like, actually crafting them takes a long time, but getting the steel bars is really bad and slow. Whoa, holy shit. I just realized I got the pet. I'm like, I must be following someone else. I got my first pet. 799 hours and 26 minutes into the game. Holy shit. That's why people run this. You have a funny feeling like you're being followed. I didn't notice at all. That's fucking awesome. I'm gonna keep that. Cool. I guess I need to get it insured, right? I'll leave and do that after this fight. Well, that's cool. It's kind of a consolation prize for not doing anything terribly exciting in episode 100. We get our first fucking pet. And it's a boss pet, too. I wonder what the drop chance is. That's crazy exciting. Yeah, it's like, it seems like there's a lot of people, like the wiki talks about doing pets a lot. Just like, that's why people seem to do content, and I like couldn't care less for the most part. Like, I want actual functional upgrades rather than like aesthetic things. But I guess there are so few aesthetic choices in this game, since there's no transmog system. People are pretty pumped about it. Yeah, I'll rock Zalcano. It's got an awesome name too. I love that. Zalcano. That's pretty rad. I'm sure someone else was going for it much harder and is sad that somebody who doesn't give a shit got it. That's so fucking awesome. I think I was the top damage dealer in that one because I think I got 3 drops. I must have been the MVP. I guess you're most likely to get it if you're the MVP. What's the drop rate? 1 in 2,775. Wow. I got it on kill count, what? 43? Jesus. Oh, it's so cool looking. Why do they call you Zalcano? Well, it's because you're like a vole? Don't say it. Yeah, so like, in addition to it being my first pet, it's like one of the, if not the most recently added pets in the game, because it came out with, unless if there might be a pet associated with Frementic Exiles, it's the Song of the Elves pet. That's so fucking radical. Alright, let me, why don't we end the episode with that? We'll call that a high note. Not so threatening at this size. Let's go to Arduin and figure out what all goes into insuring a pet. I'll probably just keep it banked most of the time because I'll be stressed out about losing it, but could use it for farming runs. I was skilling this whole time and no pet. I actually remembered like stopping at the Probita, the pet insurance lady, during Song of the Elves. Like, this seems weird. She's a merchant? Who would ever interact with her? Who actually has a pet in this game? Okay, how can I help you? I have a pet I'd like to insure. 500,000 coins. Alright, well, I may as well. I need the money for other stuff, but if I keep running Zalcano, I'll get it back easily. I think just the money I got from the drops today pay for it, so. Reclaim it from Probita if you ever lose it. Okay. And I'll just keep it out. Nice. Alright, well let's go out on a bang. We got Zalcano. It actually isn't all that small. It's just a little bit shorter than I am. Oh, happy 800 hours of gameplay. Next episode, dude, I don't know. Obviously, I'll pick up with this this farming run that I've got ready right here. I think I do like the idea of doing a hard diary every episode, so long as it remains feasible to do. So maybe we'll zone in on another one, like the Varrock Diary. I think the Varrock Diary is probably smart to do sooner rather than later, because I think the higher bodies are more effective in the Zalcano fight. So yeah, thank you for watching. It's been a thrilling 800 hours, 799 hours, and 34 minutes. This game is a blast, and I enjoy it very much, and I'm sad for it to be over. Getting close to the end, though. We've just got that one quest left over. We gotta pay back our bills, which I think we can do. So, see you next time. Bye. Hey, welcome to episode 101. Last episode was looking to be a very dull episode 100 and then ended with getting the 1 in 3,000-ish drop from Zalcano, which is a really cool looking skilling pet. Or, I guess, bossing pet, you should say. That I'm going to just keep out for the rest of the game. As long as I'm not doing something it's insanely dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and bank this stuff. I actually don't have a ton of time from my perspective. From your perspective, it'll be a 2-second cut and I'll be back. But I'm just going to knock out the farming run that I have to do right now. This episode, I want to do some hard diary.
maybe Varrock. We'll pick one. And we're going to continue doing farming runs and probably continuing to farm Zalcano because she is an excellent source of money. I was able to basically throw away 500,000 gold on insuring her at the end of last episode as like a... No, whatever. Easy expense. It felt like it cost me nothing. 2 episodes ago, I'd have been like, oh my god, spending that on a aesthetic item? Just put it in the bank and don't use it. Alright, well, you've seen farming runs before. I'll shut up. If anything weird happens, I'll pipe in. See ya. Taking advantage of Song of the Elves, I guess there are some yew trees right next to the bank down here. I think there might be some of the closest trees to a bank in the game. Oh yeah, right there. Didn't even see him before. I need to restock on yew logs for birdhouses, so just gonna fill an inventory and then go do the run. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Be back in a few seconds with more stuff. Probably another farming run when I wake up, and then more things after that. Bye.
Good morning, it's a new day. Let's celebrate hour 800 with another farming run. I mean, what's more RuneScape than mindlessly grinding? We're gonna knock out this farming run, and then maybe I'll do the Varrock Hard Diary. That'd be cool. Okay, so I think the thing we need to grind for is the Skull Scepter for the Varrock Diary. I think it's the most annoying, complicated part of it than the ones we've already done. So that involves going back to my favorite, the Stronghold of Security. This is super goofy and fun. Let's see, Scepter, yeah. So I need the right half of Skull and the top and bottom of Scepters. We have to fight Minotaurs, Flesh Crawlers, and Ctobelpon. Let me get some gear together and prepare for this, and we'll head out there. This will take melee at first, and I might swap to range later. We'll see. Oh, there's the right skull half. That wasn't so bad. Alright, now I need Flesh Crawlers on the second level. There's the bottom of Scepter. Now we just need to get the top of Scepter, which is on the third level. I might have to switch to ranged for this because I guess they debuffed your strength. But it'll probably be fine. Got the drop almost immediately. Top of Scepter. Let's get the fuck out of here. Very cool. It's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Okay, so we have to put the Scepter together. Did not need anywhere near this much food. Didn't use a single one. Skull fits officially so there's great magical power work here, and the Scepter has 9 charges. Invoke. Cool. It's actually kind of convenient. Possibly convenient. I deposited all my runes when the time is. Let's go and walk back. Alright, what else we got on the list for the Varrock Diary? That was the annoying one. Speak to Orlando Smith when you've achieved 153 kudos. Actually not sure how close I am to that. Might be some close. Teleport to Padua. For Barbarian Village. Chop yew logs. Decorate your house with fancy stone. 2 yew roots. Screws to the obstacle pipe in Untitled Dungeon. Holy shit, I have exactly 153 kudos. That includes, like, fossils and stuff. Damn, I'm not gonna question it. New near Edgeville. Barak State Beach. I think that's nearby. Redecorate my house, please. We want fancy stone. Cool. Okay. What's that? I'm gonna make a canoe. Spottier Cape. Altar and Virak Palace. Smite active. Okay. Pray at the altar with Smite active. Done. What else do we got? Trade furs of the fancy dress seller for a Spottier Cape. Requires 2 dashing kebbit. For dashing kebbits require 69 hunter. Piscatorius Falconry area. Carrying AKQ. I need to bring some money apparently. Switch out to Graceful too. I think this is worth doing because I believe the Spottier Cape has a lower weight bonus than the Graceful kit. In case you do something where weight's more important than stamina regen. Bias. What's up? Hello there. Can I have a go with your bird? 500 gold pieces, sure. Put away your weapon and gloves. The whole needing to have your hands free thing is just a weird quirk of the RuneScape engine. I keep reading like tweets from Mod Ash and others that say that like, oh yeah, we would add that, but we'd have to figure out what to do with your main hand. It's so weird that we have to worry about it all. It's kind of cool looking, actually. Nice. Right, we need dashing kebbits, I guess. No, it was a hard diary step. Well, that's convenient. That's all I need. Asif, let's see. Spottier Cape. For clothing. Dashing kebbit. Buy and equip. Okay. Cool. Last step is this canoe thing. I need a woodcutting axe for it. It seems like this is like super trivial to do this entire hard diary, but it's just because our base skill level is so high. Base skill level is so high and we've completed every quest prerequisite, right? So like one of them is teleport to Edgeville with the ancient spellbook. It's like, well, that required desert treasure, but we've been done with that for so long that this is just easy to knock out. A free 15,000 Herblore XP. I can talk. There we go. Never seen these canoes before. Waka. You completed all the hard tasks in the Virak area, so you get Toby and Virak Square to claim your reward. Okay. This should make Zalcano a little bit better.
Completed all the hard tasks in my diary. Maybe wanting your reward then. Upgraded your Varrock armor. You now have a 10% chance of mining 2 ores at once up to adamant. 10% of chancing 2 bars at once up to adamant. Staff stocks 60 battle staves. You can now access the bank at the Cooking Guild. Cooking Guild's kind of nice. Varrock armor 3. Pretty cool looking. Alright, well, is that what I'm titling the episode? Varrock Hard Diary, and we do it in like the first few minutes? I need Nightmare Zone points. I screwed up last episode, so I probably need to pop in there and do like a 2-hour-ish run. I wanted to get that over with. See if I can better time it with the farming runs. So I guess I'll have to pop in there immediately after starting a farming run. Yeah, I think I'll do, in the meantime, while I wait for these farming runs to be up, I'll go do Zalcano, and then we'll pop in the Nightmare Zone after that. Hey, apparently I got MVP. 3 drops. 513 law runes, oh my god. It's very exciting. Like, I will use those for teleporting, but I also need to pay back a couple thousand law runes from Tin Man.
God damn it, I got a weird pathing issue. Get back down there and get my shit back. That was frustrating. That's a guy I misclicked or something, and then my character just pathed completely onto the red lava circle. I was on track to get MVP there, too. It's frustrating. Hey, MVP that time. Nice. And getting MVP is a significant increase to profit. Hard to do with this many players, though. Cool, 742 Chaos Runes. That's another thing that we need to pay back as part of Tin Man. But it's time to do farming runs, so I'm going to do that real quick. Also, I've gotten... No, I don't think I've gotten 42% of a level from Zalcano. I think some of that must have been XP from Song of the Elves and stuff. But still, doing pretty good on smithing XP. Alright, Elven Crystal Chest. What do we get? 28 Crystal Shards back. That's not bad. I can get a couple more chests. A loop half of key, which is the half that we need. And 13,000 gold. Yeah. Open it 2 more times. We got a 2th half of key, not so exciting, and a full key replacement. Still haven't gotten the dragon plate legs, is the exciting thing you get from that. Elven Crystal Chest has returned 441,000 gold worth of mats. Okay. We've made 5 million from Zalcano, which is pretty great. Alright, it's time for a farming run. Let's go do it.
Oh hey, Quizmaster random event. We haven't gotten this one in a minute. Last time I think we got a hard blue scroll. You're a winner. Choose your prize. Give me that mystery box. Blue Path of Key. That's the one I need. Right on. Not a waste of time. Okay, I gotta get these Nightmare Zone points. Something I'd like to do this episode will be to get, what do you call it? There's some ash we can get on Fossil Island that'll help us make Ultra Compost, which I think we want. It'll increase yield on herb patches and significantly reduce the chance that herbs will die. Should speed up the whole getting to 77 herbler thing. Also, I was planning on just banking most of my herbs indefinitely, but I think it makes sense to try to get to 73 or 74 herbler. Reason being is then I can make stamina potions, which is more XP, but also stamina potions are super useful and would be useful for things like Dragon Slayer 2 and doing Zalcano and all that fun stuff. But for now, I'm just going to kind of get my gear together. We'll pop in and do Nightmare Zone for points. Might take a quick break before I bounce out to do that because it's a little high attention. Make sure that I've got food and drink and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I'll be back in a couple seconds. Alright, I'm back. Let's go do Nightmare Zone. So the coins element was previously a source of stress for me with Nightmare Zone, of like needing to absolutely maximize a run, otherwise money was being wasted. But now that I can do Zalcano and getting money is kind of trivial, I'm less worried about it. Trying to decide, I feel like I still probably am going to try to go for, max points in a run, but I'll just keep that in mind in the future that I don't need to stress out so much about maximizing each run. That's everybody we want. Okay, off we go. At some point, I need to get the imbued salve amulet. I'll probably wait to do that until right before we do Dragon Slayer. What the fuck? Oh, rock. God. Annoying. Try to burn this thing down really fast. Forgot what a pain in the ass this thing is. I think it can get hit by the zapper. Looks like it can kill my safe spot. It's fine. Anyway, I need the imbued salve amulet. I got distracted there. For one of the bosses in Dragon Slayer 2 is technically undead. And I want to be using ranged against it. I think that's 800,000 points, so I should be able to farm for it. I'm just going to wait to do it until the last second. Finally get the big money spawn. That's worth a ton of points. I'm actually not sure how many points Arianmun's worth. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD because the wiki doesn't specify. Hey, ranged 84. Nice.
Esselet's worth the second most points, I think, after the Inadequacy. And both of them are basically free points because they have like no defense and they go down real fast. $927,000, a little short of max, but pretty good given that I was short on absorptions going in. And now I'm done with that for like a week. I think doing Nightmare Zone for points is like one of my least favorite things right now. It's pretty mindless. But it's mindless, but I still have to pay attention, so it's like the worst possible combination, right? Go ahead and get myself back up to a good level with absorption, so I don't have to worry about them for a while. I feel bad about it now because I want these points to go to herb boxes, but I'm going to have to do it again, so don't want to fall behind on potions. That would be bad. Alright, so that's done. What do I want to do next? Probably go do an herb run, right? Yep. I will do that, and then I'll probably take a short break and figure out what I want to do after that. Okay, so we're in a bit of a bad situation right now. Harlanders were like my junk seeds, like bottom of the barrel seeds, and I'm almost out of them. That's how many farming runs I've done. I need to save my toad flax seeds. I think they make. I need toad flax to make Ceridon brews, so some number of them I need to hold on to. But let me see what the XP rates are for other things from toad flax. Toad flax. Antidote Plus uses U roots. That's 155 XP. Getting more U roots is going to be non-trivial, but yeah, I think I just need to hold on to them until I can make Ceridon brews. I'll be using most of them for making brews. So anyway, Harlanders give 84 XP per leaf. Terramins only give 50, so it is a sharp drop off versus Harlander's 84, Irid is 100. Not that big of a drop. So we really don't want to be planting Terramins if we can avoid it. And I currently don't have enough Harlanders to cover all 8 of my my spots, which means unfortunately I need to go do some thieving, even though the money is not as good now that we've got Zalcano. Harlander is a pretty common steal, so it shouldn't be too bad. At this point, I'm just going to steal until I have enough to plant. This is how I might end up handling stealing going forward, is I might just work to the farming guild and then steal seeds until I have enough to do one round and just do it paycheck to paycheck. I'd make it a little bit less miserable. But I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And if I get any cool steals or anything, I'll pop in. I'm going to try to get in the habit of keeping at least one of each seed from the herbs banked in case we get a farming contract for it. So even though I got 2 Catentines, I'm going to hold out until I get another steal here. Got some Avanto. I'm going to deposit one of them and then use the 1 Avanto, 1 Catentine, and 6 Harlanders. But since I'm already here with a full set of food, I'll just burn through this inventory and then we'll go do the farming run.
Hey, Hesperia seed. We'll go plant that. Alright, I've decided I'm going to try to burn through some of my banked herbs in the interest of getting to within range of boosting to make stamina potions, so that is going to take some time. I got to buy some of the secondaries. We're going to get tons and tons of chocolate dust. I need how much chocolate dust? 1,074 chocolate dust. This is going to be a thrill. I guess while I'm in here and world hopping, I'll go ahead and also buy grapes for the cooking grind. So enjoy the fact that you don't have to do this, that it gets to be fast forwarded for you. Herb lore 72. 5 more to go. Hey, we can make ranging potions without boosting. That's nice. I'm going to keep burning through these Herlanders. I'm thinking about... I'd like to do the Hard Kandaren Diary, probably next episode. But it's going to involve some shenanigans. I'm going to have to get fishing to 65 so that I can boost with an Admiral Pie to 70 for one of the steps. I'm going to have to fish for a +5 smithing boost because I don't think I can stand to level smithing to 75. I guess I should have done it, the 75 smithing step, way back when I happened to get a +5 smithing boost many episodes ago. And then, what was the other thing I needed to do for it? Oh, fletching 70, which that would be trivial. Just make a little bit of money doing broad bolts and selling them. The reason I want that is because it gives you an increased number of marks of grace from the Sears Village Agility course. I know agility sounds awful, but marks of grace can be turned into amylase crystals, and amylase crystals are used in making stamina potions from super energy potions, which awards additional herb lore XP. And I think I would like to turn all of my energy potion doses into stamina, just for the herb lore XP. So I would do that via many agility course runs. Part of it too, I guess, the Sears Village course is one of the most efficient in the game once you finish the hard diary, because once you jump off the final roof at the end of the lap, you can cast a teleport to go right outside the bank, something you can do from the hard diary. So I'm hopeful we could get a good chunk of marks of grace. I'll have to calculate exactly how many marks we would need in order to make stamina potions out of everything in the bank, and also calculate how much XP that's going to be worth to see if it's ultimately worth doing. I'm not going to be coloring the Graceful set because I need those marks of grace for the herb lore XP at the end of the day. Anyway, back to mixing these energy potions. That took forever. Alright, all the Herlanders are done. I'm going to do Cat and I'm trying to get to 73, so I'm going to try to do my highest level herbs now. I'm going to have to get more white berries soon. Which I think I just planted those in every bush patch, so I would just make a tour of all the bush patches in the game. Oh shit, speaking of farming, because my farming patches are ready, I'll go do that really quick and we'll come back to herb lore. Thieving 73. At this point, we just want more thieving so that we have a higher pickpocket chance. I think we need 75 for one other diary, but it's easy to boost too, so.
So I'm trying to go for stealing 8 seeds of Irrit or higher before doing farming runs, and I don't think that's working. The steal rate is really low for those seeds. I don't want to depend on Hairlanders because they're worth such a small amount of XP compared to everything else, but I mean, what are you going to do, I guess? Also, I think I need to rearrange the order. Like right now, I'm stealing these seeds before doing the farm run, so I'm not letting the farming clock tick. So in order to get ahead of that and start, paying the bills, as soon as I finish this farm run, I'm going to come back and steal some more to try to get 8 seeds for the next run, and we'll try to, after that, always do the thieving immediately after the farm run, rather than before. I forgot to get the volcanic ash. Alright, we'll see if I have time, but I'll try to steal the seeds after this farming run and then we'll get some volcanic ash. I might forget. Because ooh, a piece of candy. I am not getting any of the seeds I need. I need to see if there's something else. Like I've tried Googling like places to get these seeds, and really the only option is Necreals, which are a high-level Slayer monster that I'll probably never get high enough Slayer to fight. So... Holy crap. I did not get any of the seeds I needed. I'm going to bail because I'm running out of time. But I'm going to head over to Fossil Island really quick and try to get some of these volcanic ash that I need for making ultra compost. I think these are the ash piles up here. Shit, I should have been doing this a long time ago. Oh well, I got confused and I thought that you got this from like the volcanic mine activity, which is super dangerous, and I don't want to mess around with it. Oh, it stacks? Oh man, I really should have done this. Dozens of hours. I should have done this before I started doing any kind of herb runs. Oh well. Now I know. So I probably got about 20-30 minutes I can spend on this, and then I'm gonna bounce. I guess I'll go turn all of my existing super compost into ultra compost. Seems like it would be worth leveling up magic so I can use the fertile soil lunar spell, which I think you can do if you have volcanic ash on you, because this increases the minimum yield on any patch to 6. It's normally 5 from super compost, and I think it makes the disease chance like close to 0. We're already getting about 1 patch on average is dead by the time I go to harvest, and that's not great. I didn't realize how easy it was to get a shitload of this too. You're gathering multiple per swing. Oh well, it's okay. I've done things wrong before. This won't be the last time I do. Alright, I got enough, I've got enough volcanic ash to make lots of ultra compost, like 200, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bank it. Hopefully that will help with getting the herbs we need to get to 77 herb lore, which is a long, slow slog. I'm gonna end up having about an hour left in this episode. We'll come back and wrap it. Probably just do another farming run. What else will we do? Next episode, I know that I want to do more diaries, so I might try to work on the wizard
Mage Training Arena or whatever to try to get Bones to Peaches to get the Lumbridge Diary. That would be nice. So I'll throw this in Herb Lore, I guess. Doesn't really fit anywhere else. Okay, cool. I'm stepping away to get ready for stream. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a couple seconds. Hey, I'm back, cooking something in the background, so I'm going to mute. Just going to go do a farming run real quick. Okay, we got about 45 minutes left in the episode. I do want to finish digging 73 herb lore so we can boost to 77 so we can make stamina potions. So I'm going to knock that out. I'm going to open up all these herb boxes. I'm going to try to just make as many potions as I can with the secondaries I already have banked and see if that gets us to 73. So enjoy that it will be fast forwarded. I'm going to get started here in a couple seconds. So you sit here and you think about how herb lore is a pain in the butt to level. Just getting the raw materials. Don't really think about how much time it takes to actually just combine everything. I guess doing the hard diary lets you pay 200 coins per potion to make unfinished potions out of noted materials, which save a lot of time, be a little expensive. 200,000 per 1,000 unfinished potions. But that requires the hard diary, which requires beating the Calphite Queen. I don't know if this account can pull that off. At least not solo. I don't think. I'm going to go over time a little bit to wrap this up here. $73 herb lore we can now boost to make stamina potions, which I'm going to try to do. Go ahead and finish off this set of corn potions here. Next episode, I need to go to Hosidius, to the fruit stall. I guess there's only a 2% chance for me to get the fruit that I need to make the botanical pie. But I'll try to get a chunk of them, and then we'll try to make as many stamina potions as I can make out of my 71 Marks of Grace. The next episode, I think I want to do some Mage Training Arena to try to get the Lumbridge Hard Diary done. I guess before I step away, let me go ahead and reduce all of these to one dose real quick. Save some bank space. Really hope that they make this easier to handle sometime in the distant future. Cool. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.